What's up everyone, welcome to another video. Today we've got a new little helper with me here. Little Matilda is going to be chilling with me in the garage, helping me with a little project I've been wanting to do for a while now, and that is to clean up this RB25 gearbox. Do you know what an RB25 gearbox is, Matilda? Is it a good gearbox? Yeah. Oh yeah? Is it strong?
Yeah.
Okay. How much horsepower do you think it'll handle?
3.
3?
Yeah.
3 horsepower. I don't know if my RB25 engine will put that much power out, but we'll see. 3 horsepower is the goal for Matilda, so yeah. So today we're going to be cleaning this up, you're going to be helping me, and yeah, we'll get it looking snazzy. The gearbox is outside, so the first thing we have to do is mask some areas up that we don't want water to get into. So that's the first job we're going to do, and then after that we'll get cleaning. Okay, I think I lost a little helper. I don't know where she's gone, but that's all good. We'll continue with the job anyway. So yeah, I sprayed it down. I also thought I'd just mask off these plugs that were here. We don't want too much water getting into them or damaging anything. So yeah, next thing we'll do, Scotch-Brite paper, and we'll start rubbing the gearbox down. Okay, we're back. I'm just using the Scotch-Brite pad. I've gone over the whole gearbox just to remove any of that loose grease and grime and everything that was on there. As I said before, it was pretty clean. I didn't need to go too serious with it, but I was surprised how much stuff actually came off of it. But yeah, other thing I forgot to say was to make sure you mask off this area at the rear, the output side of the gearbox. So yeah, I've masked off here, where the gearbox shifter goes in, these sensors here, and then the input shaft this side is all masked off. So the next step is to get the high pressure gun, and we'll give it a bit of a blast. Okay, we're back. It's a few days later. You can tell by my freshly shaven face now. I'm all alone now in the garage, and we have one very clean gearbox. But I believe that we can make it even better. Why not? It's here on the ground. I've got plenty of time. The car is nowhere to be seen, so yeah. So what I was thinking was just giving it a bit of a sand and using a bit of alloy polish here, and really making it sparkle, I guess. I had thought to paint it, but I'm kind of leaning against doing that now. Really because I don't know how much the paint will last, and if it starts to peel, it's just going to look ugly. Just say if I hit it with a high pressure hose or something, the paint will just come right off. But I've had a lot of success with doing things like this before, with just using the this auto sol polish, a little bit of sandpaper, and for some other areas then using the wire brush wheel on the drill. So that's what we'll do now. We'll probably spend a couple of hours doing this, and then after it we'll refresh and replace a few other things on the box. I think I'm pretty much done with that. I mean, it's one of those things like, how far do you really want to go? I could keep on going, but I mean, the areas that you're actually going to see, so the underneath of the gearbox looks so much better than what it did, and I probably don't think I could get it much better. So yeah, it's amazing what a little bit of elbow grease, some sandpaper and metal polish really does. It looks a lot better than what it did before or when I first got it. Funny story, I actually got this gearbox with the Cefiro, and it's almost like when I look back at it, it was like I bought a gearbox and got the Cefiro for free with it when you look at the price of RB25 gearboxes now. So, and it's been a fantastic box. It shifts perfect. It's in really good condition. So yeah, I was stoked to get that. So yeah, it's looking fantastic now, looking really good. Once again, all I used was Autosol polish and some sandpaper, just 800 grit sandpaper on there, and just use the wire wheel just on areas that were really bad. After I use the wire wheel, then I'd go over it with the sandpaper just so I didn't get all scratches and everything in it. Now, like, I'm so tempted to paint it. It would look fantastic painted, but I just think that that would be a very short-term feeling of that. Once it's in the car and you wash it and you dry it for a while, that paint is just going to flake off, I'm sure. But let me know in the comments what you think, if I should paint the gearbox. If I should, then let me know what I should use or the process of doing it, because I'm very tempted to paint it right now. I have silver spray paint, heat-proof stuff. It would work, it would look great. But yeah, once again, it could be a very short-term thing of it looking good. So I think I'll wait for that one, get a bit of advice, so let me know what you think. But the next step now, we're going to replace a few things on the gearbox. One is the transmission mount, and we also have the GkTech shifter springs. So we're going to be putting them in, so let's do that. Okay, so here we have the old transmission mount. This is the one that was originally on the Cefiro. So with the automatic gearbox from the factory, that one there. This is the Nismo one. They look exactly the same, but this one costs a lot more. Now, of course, I'm a Nissan whore. I am proudly gonna say that. I love Nismo parts. I don't care if they cost more or if they're the exact same part, which we'll have a look at right now. So, I mean, it's always the thing, like, do you go Nismo engine mounts? They're meant to be harder, more solid, but a lot of other people say they are the exact same. So let's have a close look at this then. If we look on the side here where the actual, I believe that is the part number. I don't know if you can see in there, probably not. But we've got part number 1132700TOO. 1130 on the new mount. So what was this? 1130, it's the exact same number. On the other side here, if I can see it, we've got a 1-3. And on here, 1-3. So all of the numbers are the exact same, and like visual inspection, they look the exact same as well. This one's sitting up a little bit higher because I've got the mounting bolts in there already. So yeah, so basically, like, I can confirm it's the exact same engine mount, the Nismo one to a standard Nissan one. There is no difference. Once again, in the comments, let me know what you think. If you think there are any differences, but yeah, visually, no difference at all. Except this one is a lot newer, so we're going to be using that one. So let's bolt that on. So the next step is the shifter springs. Now, an Australian company. Always got to support my Australian companies, and I'm sure you've heard of these guys. GkTech. I bought so much stuff off them the past few years, and I have used these before on my old R32 RB20 Skyline in Australia, and this is one of the best upgrades I ever did. It's one of those things, it costs like nothing, but you can feel the difference when you do it. And I find that the best thing you can do from GkTech is use the solid shifter bush. Put that in, and then these shifter springs is one of the best differences you'll make, and it costs like hardly anything at all. So I'll just be doing that on this. So I've already got the solid shifter bushing. I've had that in there for well, since I put the manual gearbox in, but I haven't done this yet. So let's put these in, and I'll show you how to do that. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is remove this large bolt here. Now you got one on either side. Loosen him off. Now just be careful because there is a spring in here. So that is the old spring. So I thought before I fit them, I'll just kind of show you a bit of a difference. So this, if it will focus, this is the standard one. So you can see I can compress that pretty much all the way down with 2 fingers, nice and easy. This is the hard one that I'm going to be using. With 2 fingers, I can't compress that at all. So yeah, it makes a big difference. I highly recommend it. Anyone with 5-speed rear-wheel drive transmissions from Nissan, it's an awesome upgrade. Basically all it does is it makes it return back to neutral a lot faster. It just adds a lot of stiffness to it as well, and just keeps it like nice and locked in. I honestly, you will feel the difference doing this, and it's like an easy upgrade. Okay, well that was it. That was the RB25 gearbox freshen up. Once again, kind of running out of things to do because I still don't have the car. No news on that front at the moment, unfortunately. Basically, it's still at the panel beaters. If you've ever dealt with panel and paint shops before, you'll know how they are. It's just taking forever. It's been there for 4 months now. I will definitely say that I am starting to get a bit upset and a bit angry about it, but I really don't have much options at the moment. I'm just going to leave that at that. Hopefully soon they will start some process on it, but currently no news. I really just want the car back here in the garage because it's starting to get colder. I am in a t-shirt right now, but the sun is like just coming in here right on me, but it's still only about 10 degrees or something. I have definitely climatized to the weather here in Norway, coming from Queensland, Australia. 10 degrees and with the t-shirt on, that's definitely climatized, so yeah. But yeah, I want my car back in to sum things up. But anyway, gearbox looks great. Once again, let me know if you think I should paint it. I am so tempted to paint it, but yeah, maybe not. We'll leave that. But no, I'm happy with that. It should be good. One other thing I'll just show you on there that I did is I replaced the fill plug on the gearbox as well. Shot of that. The old one was totally stripped. I was really scared to remove it. I thought I'd strip it even more, but thankfully I got it out. Didn't get that on camera, but yeah, that's in. The drain plug is still sweet, so that can stay. Overall, transmission is good to go, so that'll be tucked away and wrapped up, and maybe it'll go in the car this year, but probably not. But yeah, once again guys, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!